especially for the location in the comfort temperature. Yes, but it has many sheets. And listen to me. You can see this is testis. Testis, it has, do you see, its skeleton which keeps, do you see, the parenchyma. This will be albuginea sheet. This will be albuginea sheet. This will be epididymis. This will be epididymis. This will be tail. This will be deferent duct. Deferent duct. Listen to me. When the testis exits from abdominal cavity, it will take at first what? By what abdominal cavity is covered from inside? By peritoneum, serous membrane, because it will take serous membrane. And you can see, no, give me another colors, please, because I must have many colors now. This will be, do you see, first, this will be albuginea sheet. Many colors give me. You can see. Look here. This will be, do you see, serous membrane. Do you see? This will be serous membrane. Do you see? And serous membrane, do you see, it, do you see, will separate visceral layer. And here they will complete. Do you remember how the peritoneum is formed by two layers? And here, do you see, it will do pocket, do you see, and here it will join to the testis. This will be, is called tunica vaginalis, vaginal sheet. Vaginal sheet has, do you see, visceral, and do you see, parietal, visceral number 2, parietal number 3, over the, ну да, tunica vaginalis, vaginal sheet. Do you see? Another, what will be another? What will be another? Another, when do you see it goes from inside, it took peritoneum, and what will be next? Transverse fascia, my dear. And this will be, do you see, transverse fascia. No, my dear. Here will be, for example, transverse fascia. But transverse fascia here, no, так, here will be transverse fascia. But it, do you see, will be when it is placed on the abdomen. When it comes here, do you see, this will be number 4, and this is its continuation number 4. Did you understand? But here it will change name. Spermatic, internal fascia. Look here, another will be what? No, after taking off the transverse fascia will cover from abdominal cavity what? Transverse muscle, my dear, not try to go by level, from inside outside. This will be transverse muscle. Number 5. Transverse muscle. And this number 5 and this number 5. But in the scrotum it will not be transverse muscle. It is only its continuation is called cremaster muscle. Another, listen to me, internal, do you see, external, they don't, because they will be in front of. But do you remember, external inguinal ligament divides into two legs. Medial and lateral. But at first, the space before exit of the testis here is closed. It is called intercrural fascia. Intercrural fascia. Number 6, да?
It's going internally to externally, right? Externally to internally.
From inside we go outside.
No, outside to inside.
My the testis is inside.
Yeah.
And do you see, when the testis takes also, it takes from inside and goes out
That's
and
why I'm
expands.
saying no,
Yes,
inside to.
you can see. Look at here. This is called fascia intercruralis. Intercrural fascia. Fascia. Here it comes below and it will join to what? We'll call it cremasteric fascia. Cremasteric fascia. Listen to me. All muscles, they are covered by the genial fascia, the name of which is what? No, the whole our body is covered by what fascia? My dear, I said you, in our organism we have two fascias externally. What are names of them? I will not explain you something.
Which one? I know. Like,
My dear, when we studied the fascias of the neck,
External and
I said you, do you see? On the body we have two fascias. One is superficial and another is deep or propria. This will be propria fascia. Propria fascia. It covers the muscles. Propria thoracic, propria abdominal, do you see? And do you see here propria? Propria, or deep, if you want, is not a normal name. Abdominal. It will expand and will bring into the scrotum. Here it will called number 7, да? Number 7?
Да. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Number 7. Here it will call spermatic, external fascia. Do you remember from inside transverse fascia it will come like spermatic internal. From outside the propria fascia it will come like spermatic external. Did you understand? And do you see? And after that, this, do you see, all objects the testis took from anterior wall and brought into the pocket, which is scrotum, and scrotum waits for the visit of the testis. Because here will be scrotum, here will be scrotum, number 8. Да? Number 8, this will be, do you see, no, here I will draw you, scrotum. Here will, do you see, it will be, not, here will, it will not bring, it is placed only here. Scrotum. And do you see, here will be reticular connective tissue. Reticular connective tissue like subskin fat, but this is not fat. This is reticular connective tissue because fat cannot be here because for us it's important the lesser temperature. This will be Darter's sheet. Darter's sheet. Reticular connective tissue. How is translated Darter's sheet? Darter's sheet is translated meat sheet. Inform me, please. Meat for eating. What is material?
I don't know.
No, my dear, do you see shashlik? What is it? What is tissue? Shashlik. You don't know shashlik? Oh, my dear, I saw you how do you see on the fire the persons prepare the meat. Shashlik.
Sizzler.
And what is tissue?
It's barbecue. Ba-
What is tissue we eat? You eat?
Muscular.
Muscular tissue. Muscular tissue. Dartest sheet is translated like meat sheet. Meat is muscle. Do you see? But, and here is reticular tissue. Listen to me. Men cannot correct the condition of the scrotum. Sometimes it can be very soft, expand. Sometimes it can be very compact, and men cannot control this. Why? Because here in this thicker, data sheet are placed portions of the smooth muscular tissue. Smooth muscular tissue, which are controlled by vegetative nervous system without consciousness of the person. Did you understand? But after ejaculation, the man can jump by testes and will evacuate, will clean the urethra, for example. Why? Do you remember? Transverse muscle continues into the cremaster muscle. Transverse muscle, skeletal muscle, is controlled by our consciousness. The cremaster muscle is continuation, because after the ejaculation of the sperm, the man by jump by testes and can clean the waste of the sperm. Listen to me. In your book, if you read the previous, you can see the one situation which do for you confuse. How many do you see sheets I explained you? 9. In the book, when do you see, you will see the characteristic of the sheets of the testes, you will see beginning. Testis has 7 sheets. Why this information? Because the scientist before this described albuginea sheet, because this is like complex of the testis. This is one moment. And another, the scientist describes the vaginal sheet like clone, but it is formed by 2 layers. It is very important for you. Do you know the sport boxing?
Boxing.
And if the one man will push the scrotum of another man, do you see, by this or by some diseases, do you see, the peritoneum or serous membrane can increase production of the serous fluid. And this serous fluid will store between, do you see, parietal and visceral layer. And this is called blister of the testis. And why it is important? Because it will, do you see, store, this will press testis. It will be discomfort and dysfunction. Did you understand? Because you must remember about parietal and visceral layer of the vaginal sheet, because between them space, and the problem with the space very often can be blister. Did you understand?
Like the blister in the skin.
Yes, for example, by island, you will contact, and here will be, do you see, vesicle with fluid, and here will store the fluid and will press the testis, and it cannot produce normally the sperm cells.
Why the fluid accumulated, ma'am?
My dear, I said you, this can be inflammation which will be formed by some disease, maybe after pushing, do you see,
Okay.
by the different problems. You will go, do you see, to the department for the urinary and reproductive system. The doctors will inform you about many, do you see, problems which can, do you see, result which will be blister. Так, what time is now?
Class and